Warnings are issued to Occupy Honolulu protesters who have set up shop on a Baratania Street sidewalk. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Akana. 24 hours. That's how much time the city has given Occupy Honolulu protesters to pack up their things and clear the sidewalks. KITV4's Jill Kuramoto was at Thomas Square this morning as the notices were handed out.
They started at 8:30 this morning. About a dozen Department of Facility Maintenance workers were putting Occupy protesters and all of their belongings on notice.
If we come back tomorrow, which we will, and the property is still on public property, we will impound it.
The city says it received more than 30 complaints from the public as the reason for enforcing the stored property ordinance at Thomas Square.
I'm going to be happy when they clean it up.
Nearby residents like Josiah Bray are looking forward to see the movement gone.
Some motorists is passing by and blasting their horn so loud that I get poiva scared.
The Occupy Honolulu camp had taken over the corner of Thomas Square Park starting in November. The protesters were forced to move to the sidewalk when the city clarified the park boundaries. Protesters had expected this day would come once the city passed the sidewalk property ban.
The city's willing to spend millions to fight people instead of spending thousands to, solve the problem. And this is evident.
Occupy protesters plan to continue their message against big business and government.
This is exactly what happened for Oakland. It's exactly what happened for Wall Street. Exactly what's happened for Chicago. Hawaii wants a big fight. This is how they started.
City officials say they're not against free speech.
Have a right to stand here, with their signs and, do have their First Amendment rights. It's just the property that's being stored here cannot be here.
City crews are scheduled to return to the park at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Jill Kuramoto, KITV4 News.
The city handed out 76 notices today across Honolulu, 31 at the sidewalks fronting Thomas Square. Owners will have 30 days to claim their seized property before it's either sold, donated, or disposed of.